So if and only if you have a municipally charged inbred predatorial pursuit case that held at heart between those who encroached the Nazarene, Jesus of Nazareth, and asked him unfairly if he was a king of the Jews, when the Jews were a bunch of slaves subordinate to a kingdom. The principle that all teachers understand is that you don't ask questions that people are unable to answer. And what you certainly don't do is execute a man and then eat his body ritualistically, while saying that his death is life-giving to you somehow. Because of it, it can be said that the public hospital system is responsible for a fuckload of bisexual deaths. They just die in their 30s, do they? Do they die when they're 33? They die when they're 33. They die when they're 33. The public hospital system is how people get onto the pain clinic, however. So what do? If Christianity has caused you more than pain, why yield to their services when you know that your death is life-giving to them? It's the end of a shift for any patient to die. The nurses all don't have to care for them anymore. Yeah, so-and-so died, they'll say informally. And I know if my mother's an accredited theatre nurse and has taken credit for parenting me, she deserves a jolly good kicking in the cunt. But essentially my case that I think should be put into legislation is that unless a leader of some kind, or whatever, in whatever agency they're involved in, holds heart to heart, like this is a psychopathic case, this human sacrifice. It's no sacrifice, Elton said. This man's death was not his sacrifice. It was his abduction by ransom and bribery, blackmail. So if you're Christian, you're into incest first as your origins. The children of Adam and Eve could only have impregnated the brothers and sisters of the children of Adam and Eve. They could have only inbred amongst themselves. So only if at heart to heart you do not understand why Jesus' death should be honored as a life-giving source to you. What you are going to be, even at agency level, is predatorial from the bottom of your boiling of your balls through to your heart, through to your head, to go, well, prey upon and massacre the bisexual rights movement, member by member. And while we do play with members, that's a bit more of a phallic context, rather than I'd like to talk to a member of a psychiatric department. I just had my hearing tested and it came out good. It came out good, and I said to the specialist woman there, she's going, "Do you hear voices?" No, she didn't ask me that. I told her I've been asked, "Oh, do you hear voices?" And I say, "Well, yeah, I can hear yours." And these same people are praying for the voice of God to speak to them. So it's a real mind fuck to even deal with them, because you go like, fuck, those that are should be saying that they're not, just because it sends them into a biblical, like, taking Jesus' death for granted is why schizo meds come in wafer form. just like they look like little bird shits, but they're meant to be